Yo, what's up, CROOKS MOTO crew? So today we are going to install bag crash bars from Santoro. I believe they're the not your daddy's bagger bar things, not your daddy's crash bars or something like that. Anyways, we got the 2022 Road Glide ST out today. We're gonna install them. The box is right here. All the stuffs. It's raining today. Well, rained a little bit in the morning. That's okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity to get the bars installed and basically preparing for the season ahead. I wanted to put on some crash bars. You know, I got one in the front, just the stock one for now. Probably I'll upgrade this at some point when I can get rid of this guy so then I can put my leg out in the straight bar. Yeah, for now we're going to basically be cutting into this guy, the bag rail, and then kind of pulling this guy off. And then from there, yeah, we'll put the whole crash bar. And we got the I believe it's the Concho upgrade. It's like an upgrade you can buy from them where it has like a color of anodized or an anodized color for some of the parts. So we got red since we're going with kind of a black and red theme, starting with this. And yeah, let's freaking let's get started, guys. Let's do this. So we just got the bags off, we got the side covers off, the seat off, and so now basically going to just kind of inspect everything while we have it off. Pretty dirty, man. So now what we're going to be doing is basically marking off where we're going to be cutting into. So I'm going to grab the crash guard and just to kind of get an idea of like where it's going and what it's going to look like, figure out how much we need to cut off. The install video from the manufacturer, it says about 2 inches. It says 2 to 3 inches from here, from like the curve, probably somewhere around here. And then what we'll be doing is removing it from here. We leave this. There is a Harley part, guys, that you can get that allows you to not have to cut this. It comes pre-cut. From what I'm told, the problem is that you have to like take these bolts off. You probably have to, you know, disassemble this part and put this on. It's just a lot more work. Taking this part off just to keep the stock one. The only reason why you'd want to do that is if for whatever reason you were returning it to stock to sell it or something. I don't have any intention on getting rid of this bike anytime soon. So let's get measuring. Got it unboxed. We got crash guard, and we got our Concho upgrade. Not sure exactly on the price of what I paid for this, but super cool little upgrade. I mean, this definitely adds the little flare and flash that if you're going with a color theme, you should probably throw this on. Yeah, I think this is gonna be super sick. Let's get this mocked up. Screws in there, screws in there. And then this is where the existing bag guard is. So truthfully, you could probably cut it like right here. We're gonna probably cut it like, probably like right here. I would rather have more amount of bar because I feel like for structural integrity, the more bar that's going into that existing bar, it's just gonna be stronger there. Let's get some measuring tape. Let's measure it so we know what to do on the other side. Tape it off, mark it, get this in cut. Figure out how we wanna measure it. Take a stab at like about 1 inch, about right here, from like right where it's straight and then begins to curve. So you got like basically right where it starts to curve, right? So we're gonna start here, cut it, slide it on, make sure it's cool, and if for whatever reason we need to cut more, we can. All right, cool. Got the first cut. Went on the inside here. It's not the best cut, but that'll work. So that cut's done. Let's go get the other cut. So crazy cutting into your freaking brand new bike. What a wild feeling. It's actually starting to rain now. Might have to take this inside. Okay, now we're basically gonna cut, or we're gonna take this off now, the other part of the bag rail. We're gonna slide on our crash guard part and make sure that the cut is good. So what's up to the vlog?
Hey everybody! It's yard work day, except it's raining.
Yeah, it's like actually raining now.
Might have to like work on a motorcycle in the garage or something.
I mean, yard work over bike work? Well, update, I can't seem to get this on, so I think there's I have a little burr at the bottom, and I think that's getting in the way. I sanded it down a little bit, got the burrs off, and this thing slid on like a charm. Let's get the other side mocked up. All right, 9/16 T45. It was freaking so intimidating cutting my freaking bag rail, dude. Dude, with a grinder, like, oh my God. Oh, this one's definitely got some burrs. Oh, and so I took the tape off. All right, looks nice and circular. There it goes. Are they called Durlin? Durlin sliders? Does that sound right? I don't freaking know what they're called. All right, guys, there's a top mount and then there's a bottom mount. Small ones go in the existing mount down here, obviously, because it's got a nylock on the back of it. And then these guys, the long ones, go in here. You have a little Loctite in the back of those threads. Nice. So this one lined up perfect. I'd have Josh hold that one down. Bars are on, dude. Now I just got to put the sliders on. Considering the cuts, I was like super nervous about that because I was like, oh man. It went on super easy. Just cut it and freaking bar slides right over the existing bar. And let's get these sliders on, dude. Sliders now. Short slider goes on the bottom. Longer slider goes on the top. If you do the Durlin or the Concho upgrades that come with these guys, you got to take this off here in order to get access to the bolt. And so now we can put it on. In the hoodie view. All right, got the top one on. Got to put this guy on. And we're done with this side. Right, crash bars are on. Check them out. These are freaking cool. What do you think? That's a thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up for the crash guards.
Now you're ready to have all your sliding pleasures come true.
Yep.
Once you start.
Bagger wheelies, here we come, guys.
No we.
Here I go. 2024 bagger wheelies, here we come.
I'm gonna try and keep my wheels more on the ground in 2024.
I'll put the saddlebags on, and then we'll get a little view of the bike. Call it a day. All right, guys. Everything's back together on the bike. Freaking looking sick. Josh made a good point. The reflectors now actually look cool because
Red.
Yeah, lots of red now.
Red.
Which is pretty sick. So anyways, this install, I'd rate it like, dude, this was like 5 being like the most difficult. This was probably like a 2. Just got to get a cut wheel, you know, grinder, whatever. Tape it up, measure it, and cut it. It was super easy to cut too. And other than that, it's bolts up. They're on there really nice. Everything's Loctited. This is the move, guys. And I mean, I don't have passenger pegs, but I would assume that, you know, your legs go out a little bit more than they're probably used to. You know, like if you got a passenger, that's probably a thing now that you kind of have to think of. The only thing is it makes the clearance of the bike now a little wider. You're gonna freaking hit these dang things. Super wide. But you know, once I get the front one, it'll It'll look cooler. CROOKS Moto.
.com.
That was the Santoro, not your daddy's crash bar. Links are in the description. Been CROOKS Moto. All right, to rolling.